Are you unintentionally still behaving like a 7-year-old? Stick around for a couple of minutes and let's find out. So, one of the fascinating things that I have found out in recent years is that by the age of 7, one of our really important developmental stages is that we should have learned that it's okay for people to have preferences and likes and dislikes that are different to our preferences and likes and dislikes. Now, if like me, you grew up in an environment where you had to do as you were told and you learned to toe the line and their way was the highway and they said jump and you said how high, then you might have missed out on this fundamental part of being a healthy human adult. Which means that if people disagree with you, if people have different opinions to you, it creates an awful lot of discomfort in you. Now, this can be particularly problematic in relationships. So say your partner has different political beliefs to you, or maybe you're very spiritual, they're not. It can feel like, well, this relationship can't carry on. I can't be in this relationship because we don't think the same and we don't have the same views and we don't have the same whatever else. It's actually completely fine. There are some situations, obviously, where if we have opposing views, it's probably going to be a deal breaker in terms of relationship. But just notice when you are telling yourself that you can't have certain conversations with people where there's going to be conflict because you disagree because of the damage it's going to be doing, or where you find yourself agreeing with somebody else and saying that you think a certain thing that you don't think in order to kind of be the same as them. And just play around with, well, what would actually happen if you allowed yourself to explore your preferences, your wants, your needs, your desires, and to express those and talk about those and to create that safety in your system of, it's actually okay that I think X and they think Y, or they think A and I think B. And if you are a parent with little kiddos, do them a solid and help them to understand that not everybody has to think and be the same. There is so much polarity in this world. There are so many divisions. There's so much this group's bad and this group's good, or this is right and this is wrong. And it's very, very, very rarely that cut and dry. There are ultimate numbers of shades of grey. So your takeaway is to remember it's okay for other people to have different preferences, likes and dislikes to you, even if it means that you can't stand this person and other people decide to be friends with them. Not a problem, right? Simple things like pineapple on a pizza. I think it's absolutely bonkers. My husband loves it. None of this stuff really needs to be as much of a problem as we think. We only make it a problem because we have this default setting that tells us that in order for us to be safe and in order for things to be right, everyone needs to think the same as us. It's just not true. So go and be your best wonderful self. Do and say what you think, practice what that is, and just notice how life becomes so much more peaceful, calm and free when you aren't concertinaing and second guessing yourself all of the goddamn time. So if this resonated, give me a #peace in the comments and I will see you very soon.